Welcome to lesson 26 of A Course in Miracles. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. What a contradictory lesson. I mean, this lesson, it really took me a while to really sit with it and look at it and connect to my life, because this is the idea of the lessons that we're doing with A Course in Miracles. It's about, how in what ways this is happening to me, in what ways do I connect to it from my life, from my beingness. Remember that this course is not about an intellectual understanding. And of course that at the beginning we understand things intellectually. Like if you're going to look at the lesson, my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. It's like, okay, how does this work in my mind? What does this mean, really? And one of the things that in lessons 22 and 23, 21 and 22, no, hold on, 22 and 23, we were introduced, the idea of attacking thoughts was introduced, and to really start looking at our inner world, because most of the time, if not all the time, we look at attack from outside. We don't realize that where is attack being created first. And this lesson is helping us to identify that attack is always created in our thoughts first, in our mind first. And I know that it's going to come. I know that many situations are going to come and you're going to go, but what do you mean? It's created in our minds. And what about those people that get sexually assaulted or killed, or how does this work? And we just have to sit with it at the moment, and we just have to just allow the another side of ourselves to understand this new way of looking at life. So our attacking thoughts are projected on the outside, and then I receive the attack from the outside, and I really believe that you are to blame. So this lesson at the moment is helping us, is supporting us to go a few steps back and really look at, what are my thoughts? What type of thoughts do I have? And the practice for this lesson is 6 times a day. And 2 minutes per time. So if it gets really uncomfortable, because if you're really doing these lessons properly, you will be feeling a little bit uncomfortable. But use every single opportunity throughout the day to do the lesson. Not necessarily you have to stop and do the lesson. You just have to be aware, okay, I had a conversation with someone, and that someone suddenly started attacking me. And then you need to look at within and see what's happening with me. Where is that attack within myself? What are my thoughts about it? What's going on for me? What does this make me feel? So it's the focus at the moment, and with all the lessons of A Course in Miracles, the focus is on us. But not on us like sometimes we have it, like, oh my God, I'm terrible, I'm bad, someone is better, and the comparison. No. The focus is in a very kind way of serving myself to truly understand what's going on within myself. What type of thoughts do I have? What is it that makes me feel so sad, or so restless, or so anxious, or so stressed? What is it? And with this practice today, you will notice emotions. You know what I mean? Like, what are the emotions coming up? And sometimes we don't understand the thought first. We just feel the emotion. So it is asking us to look at it a little bit backwards. So okay, you might stop and go, okay, I'm feeling so anxious. Okay, what is this about? You know what I mean? What is this about? What are the thoughts? And the practices, because when, it's just identifying the emotion, and you could be, like I said, anxious, it could be depressed, it could be worried, it could be angry, fear, preoccupation. And then you just have to go into, okay, I am concerned about what is it that is creating this uneasiness within myself. I am concerned about, and the lesson invites us to do this practice and identify a few things that you're concerned about, because you don't need 100 million, but if you got just a few and identify the next part of the exercise, yeah. So which each concern, you just say, I am concerned about, and you can say, and then you say, I am afraid that will happen. And in this part that it says, I am afraid that will happen, you could just write down or just say into your mind all the things that come up that you're afraid that might happen. So let's say, I am concerned about not having enough money. I am afraid that I won't be able to provide. I am afraid that I won't have money to buy what I need. I am afraid that I won't be able to give money to my children. I am afraid that being homeless will happen. Or you just add. So just to identify all the underlying thoughts connected to that concern, yeah. And once you finish, you just say to yourself, that thought is an attack upon myself. And this is the key thing that we are realizing, that every concern that I have, every worry that I have, every thought that I have against someone, against a situation, it creates an emotion within myself that affects me. And that's why it says that thought is an attack upon myself, because it weakens me, it makes me feel less than, it makes me feel vulnerable. So the lesson for today is, my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. And I know that it's a bit of a contradiction there. I had to really look at it as, my attack thoughts are attacking my power. Because it is the opposite of vulnerable. And just see how you go with this idea. Don't get too hooked if you can. Otherwise, if you really need to work it out, maybe go into a dictionary and just get clarity on what invulnerability and vulnerability means. So then you're clear and the mind can relax. And then do the work and finding out within the self to see in what many ways you have attack thoughts that are affecting you. And it's a tricky one. I found it a bit tricky, this lesson, and just see how you go. Enjoy the lesson, because remember that at the end of the day, this is the journey is into more power, inner power. The journey is into more peace. So stop, do the lesson, and just by stopping and do the lesson, you'll see that you are able to center again. So good luck, enjoy the lesson, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 27.